In this series, I'm going to be going through all 30 NBA teams and making a starting 5 of each of those teams with the best players I've got from season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in NBA Live Mobile. And once we've made all of these lineups, we will be going into a showdown quarter. And for the first part, we have to score with every single position in order. And then I can simply go ahead and score as many points as possible. We're going to be putting all of these teams onto a leaderboard based off of points difference to see which one comes out on top. So now it is the turn of the Atlanta Hawks. We're going to be going through and making a full starting 5 for the team. We'll kick things off at the point guard spot and we'll work our way up bit by bit in terms of the players that we've got. We kick things off with a 61 overall Patrick Mills, going straight away up to 75 overall. Hopefully we can make a really good team out of these Hawks players. We'll go up now into the gold players, and we have managed to find another player. We got Murray there going up to 93 overall, which is decent, but I'm sure we can find someone a lot better than him. We'll keep going up into the 85 plus overall players. Haven't really found another Hawks player. Again, as with all of the videos, I'm simply going off of the badge it shows on the player card itself. As we find a 106 Trae Young from this season. He is from the Buzzer Beater promo and he was the Grand Master in that one. He's got that playmaking boost, giving that out to team, which is really useful. But have we got anyone better than him as we go up into now the 100 plus overall players? It's not looking likely as we keep going through 105 plus now into the 110 players, and still not another Hawks player. So we'll have to settle for this 106 overall Trae Young. Not a bad start at all. You can see his stats are fairly decent. A 92 base 3-point shot, and that'll be boosted to a 104, which is really useful. So now onto the second spot, which is that shooting guard. Hopefully we can find someone to match that Trae Young, or maybe even be a little bit better than him. Let's go through the silver players over here. Not a single Atlanta Hawks player in those silver players, but now up into the gold players. Are we going to find one Hawks player? And we have found a Bazemore over there from the Look Back promo back in season 5. It was a really fun promo. Of course, the artwork's a little bit skewed because EA kind of messed up when transferring the players from season to season, which is a little bit of a shame. But there you go, him going up to 91 overall isn't too bad at all, but hopefully we can find someone a little bit better than him. We got up and we found a 95 overall Trae Young, and somehow I can use him and the other Trae Young in the same team, so we'll definitely take that. He goes up to a 108 overall, which is really good to see. He's got that elite shooting boost on him. You can see his stats, 93 3-point shots, so a little bit better than the other one, but I think we might have to go with this 101 Crawford over there, going up to 112 overall. He's got a much better 3-point shot of 102, and I don't think I've got anyone better than him as we keep going up into the highest overall players that I've kept. And there we go, we're gonna have to stick with that Jamal Crawford, and that's not a bad start at all. We got a 106 overall Trae Young and a 112 Jamal Crawford as well. That's a great start, and it's been ages since I've actually played with that 112 Jamal Crawford, so it's going to be fun to go into showdown quarters with him in the game. But we'll kick things off at the small forward spot with a 73 overall Hunter, of course with the boost. I think he was 61 before those boosts, but hopefully we can upgrade him and get a decent small forward to complete this lineup, because the lineup at the moment is looking fairly good. I know we've just got 2 players in the team so far, but it is a good start nonetheless, and hopefully we can build on that to make a really strong Atlanta Hawks team. Let's keep going through these players into the 90 plus overall players now, and I do believe this Tracy McGrady also has that Atlanta Hawks icon on him. Of course, the card art is showing him in a Magic's uniform, but I do believe that's a Hawks icon. I did have to double check that by searching up the history of the logos, because it is very difficult to tell, but I believe that's a Hawks one, so we're going to stick him in the team. We've also got this Dominique Wilkins though, so I think he might have to go in instead of T-Mac. You can see he's actually got some really good stats, so we'll stick him in from that GOAT promo, 1990s icon GOAT special player. Really good over there. Can't remember exactly what season he was from. It might have been last season or the season before that, and I don't think we're going to find anyone better than him, so he's going to have to do it at 114 overall. Looking really good at that small forward spot, and that adds to this lineup, making it really high overall. But now onto the power forward spot, the penultimate spot on this team. We got a 60 overall John Collins going up to 73 overall. That's a plus 13. With all of the boosts we've got on him, it is going to make a massive difference to all of these players, not just in stats, but also then going ahead and increasing their overall as well. So let's go up now into the 90 plus overall players. I haven't found another Atlanta Hawks player. Hopefully we've got a decent one though to fill out this lineup. We're going now into the 100 plus overall players. Come on, there's got to be one Hawks player surely as we go up into the 103s, 104s, 106s, 106s, 107s, and still not a Hawks player. There we go, right at the very end, all the way to that 112 John Collins, going up to 119. He's got +2 mid-range to team and a lot of maxed out stats, including the dunking, which is going to be good fun. He's from season 4, which is of course when we got those highest overall players. So it's great to see that he can make that lineup at the power forward spot. So just one more spot to finish this lineup, and that is of course the center spot. We'll go through into the silver players. We got Clint Capella at 62 overall, going up to 75 overall, which is great to see. A 70 overall Fernando going up to 83 overall, which is good as well. Can we find someone better than him though? We're going now into the elite players now, and still looking for those Atlanta Hawks guys to fill out this lineup. We got an 87 overall Clint Capella going up to 99 overall. He's from this season, from that Winter Blizzard promo. He's giving out that post-offensive boost. It is just a gold one and just to position, but it's decent nonetheless. But hopefully we can upgrade him, because I think he's going to be the weakest player on this team. I don't think we've actually got any more Hawks players, and in fact, that is going to have to be the end of the lineup. So we end off with the weakest player on this team being that 99 overall Clint Capella, which isn't bad at all. 99 overall is still fairly decent for these team builders, but look at the rest of the players on this team. A 119, a 113, 111, 105, and then a 99 Clint Capella at the very end. All in all, this team is a 113 overall lineup. We've had 2 114 overall teams so far in this team builder series, but all of those players are looking very good indeed. So let's head over into a showdown quarter, and hopefully we can go ahead and get a really good points difference. Just to remind you lot, at the top of the leaderboard joint are the Raptors and the Bucks with 15 points difference for both of them. So hopefully the Hawks can get something near that. Of course, at the very bottom of the list is the New York Knicks with 0 on their points difference. I reckon the Hawks team can get a decent points difference, but it all depends as to who we come up against in the game. So we've managed to find a matchup. It is a 108 overall team. It's looking like he's got a bunch of players, I believe, from last season. Could be wrong about that, but they are fairly decent overalls. So this is still going to be a fairly tough challenge for the Hawks. Of course, we do get that overall advantage, and we got to score with everyone 1 by 1. So we'll kick things off with Trae Young. I think he's got a 3-pointer in, and we'll get that perfect release, and he's going to sink that one. No problem at all with that 102 3-point shot. I think afterwards, might have to stick to that Jamal Crawford, because I think his 3-point stat is the highest on the team. As he comes through to get that steal, we'll go for 3 over here. It's just about a 3-pointer, and he is going to sink that one to put us up 6-0. What a great start to the quarter so far for the Hawks. If we can keep getting those steals, that would be absolutely amazing. But next up to score has got to be that Dominique Wilkins. They're going to pass the ball around a little bit. They got it over to Fox. He's going to go for 3, and he's going to miss that one. Luckily, Clint Capella there picking up the rebound. We got Wilkins there on the left-hand side. We'll try and go for a dunk with him. He's going to come through for the 2-handed slam, and he is going to finish off that play. He has got completely maxed out dunking at 125, and our points difference so far is absolutely amazing, being up by 8 points, and they are still yet to score. As we get the block with Dominique Wilkins, and we get the steal there with Trae Young, we've got to get a bucket with John Collins as he comes through with the one-handed slam to finish off that really quick play. And now it's a 10-point game for us, with our opponents still yet to score. They probably will score at some point, but Jamal Crawford there almost getting another steal, which would have been absolutely amazing to go on the fast break and get a dunk with Clint Capella. But De'Aaron Fox is going to come through. Jamal Crawford just about, though, gets the block, which is great to see. We got to dish it over to Clint Capella. Can he get the shot off? It's a mid-range shot on the perfect release, and he is going to sink that one. So up by 12 points in the game. Can we hold our opponent to 0 points the whole quarter? I don't think so, as DeMar DeRozan there, he actually missed his 2-pointer, and we get the goaltending, unfortunately. Oh, I thought that was a block for a second. If that had been a block, that had been absolutely crazy, but unfortunately gets called on the goaltending. So of course they finally get 2 points on the board. We'll go for 3 though, and Jamal Crawford somehow misses that shot with his 112 3-point shot. That was a terrible miss from Jamal Crawford, but I guess with the start that we've had, the game has to kind of level it out a bit. And there we go, De'Aaron Fox knocking down a 3-pointer to give them some points on the board. So it's 12-5 at the moment. We got that 7 points difference. We got Trae Young there knocking down a 3-pointer to give us a 10-point lead now in the game. There's still under a minute left to go, so plenty of time to get some more points on the board. They're going to go in with De'Aaron Fox, and we get the steal there. Trae Young again picking up the steal. Let's go in with another three-pointer from this side, and we get the perfect release, and he is going to sink that one now, which is great to see. We double-team De'Aaron Fox, and unfortunately, we don't get the ball back. De'Aaron Fox is still going to hold on to it. Can Trae Young get another steal off De'Aaron Fox? They're going to play it out to Booker. We get another block there with Jamal Crawford, a bead for two, and he's going to miss that one, but they get the rebound with DeMar DeRozan, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the block, but he still manages to miss that dunk. This is just absolutely crazy. We'll try again for three with Jamal Crawford. Again, he misses that one, though. John Collins there with the rebound to finish off the play. We're up to that 15 points difference as Embiid chucks it up, and he is going to miss that one. So again, for the second time in a row, we have got a team getting a 15 points difference. That's kind of why I went for three at the end with Jamal Crawford to maybe get 16 points difference. But it is what it is. It's another team at the top of the leaderboard with 15 points difference. So that means the Hawks go ahead and join the Bucks and the Raptors at the top. They have got that 113 overall as well. So that is really tight at the top spots between all three of them. Joint first at the moment. Will anyone get above 15 points though? It seems to be the limit with all of these teams. Next up is going to be the Charlotte Hornets. And if you want to check out all of the other team builders I've done in this series so far, go check out the playlist in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in those videos. Peace!